All right, bros, we're starting. This is time to start. Yeah, it's the last show of July.
All right.
This is how every last show of July goes. And then soon the students are back, and then we're back. Until then, we're here. And we're going to put on a good show tonight, okay, guys? We're going to put on a great goddamn show. All right? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Probably not a lot of people tonight, because doing comedy is dangerous. They canceled Stephen Colbert. Doing comedy is dangerous, right? You know Stephen Colbert? Everyone's favorite late night host? Come on, guys, name your top 5 favorite Stephen Colbert late night bits. What was your favorite part of last night's episode of Stephen Colbert?
That one by Omari Brown.
Yeah, that's true. There's a guy who used to do comedy here that I know that writes for Stephen Colbert, so that does kind of suck. But thanks for making it personal. I put him out of my mind, and I was just going to make fun of Stephen Colbert, and now I'm like, oh no, a guy I know who I actually like is going to not have a job. In 10 months, you're so good, Omari, get a new job. I think the saddest part would be if Omari Brown was still watching the tapes from Comedy Rome Sweet Home. Yeah, Stephen Colbert got canceled. Which just makes me wonder, the only question there is to wonder, am I next? Am I next? I don't know how that works, but guys, enigmas never age. Don't worry, that wouldn't have worked with an audience either. I don't know if you guys saw, former podcast host and Deputy FBI Director Dan Bongino put out a long post online where he said, the stuff he's seen at the FBI has shocked him to his core. He said what he's learned, he will, quote, never be the same man again. End of tweet. I think he rolled into a Casper mattress ad after that. End of tweet. You can't do that. You're the government. What does that mean? You're shocked to your core? You'll never be the same man again? Let's think about in the popular consciousness what the FBI and the intelligence community have done. They killed JFK. They distributed crack in black neighborhoods in the 80s. They covered up the Jeffrey Epstein thing. And he's coming out to tell us, hey, what I learned now, what you don't know about, has shocked me to my core. Anyways, moving on. That's fucking crazy. You can't do that, man. That's what I thought. And then I realized what it is that shocked me to his core. I realized what the big conspiracy is. I don't know if you guys saw, but American Outfitters just launched a Nazi advertising campaign. They put Sydney Sweeney in a pair of blue jeans and put her on a billboard at Times Square, just like Hitler. And to be honest, I don't quite understand what everyone's argument is. And I'll be honest with you guys, look, Nazis, bad. Holocaust, hate it. If they'd come to me and asked me and they said, hey, here are our plans, I would have said, I don't want to do that. But have you seen them titties? Because if you've seen them titties, you know, I'm willing to hear the guy out. I've seen a lot of Hitler speeches, real tight on his face, never pull back, showing them titties. Them titties are what's up. All right, that's what I got on that. Boy, I'm going through this so fast. By the way, Sydney Sweeney, great titties, kind of a butter face, which is fine by me. I'm a man, I like butter. What do you think I am, some sort of French homo that goes in for margarine? I like butter faces. The guy from Africa laughed. It was just because I made fun of gay people.
The French.
And the French, that's right, yeah. I guess the guy from Africa doesn't like French either. His name is Louie, by the way. He says. All right, what else I've got here? Oh, speaking of Sydney Sweeney's titties, this reminded me, I was thinking back on a girl I used to mess around with in college who had lopsided titties. And I don't mean like she had, they were slightly off. I mean, one, you had to go at like you were getting a gerbil to crawl out of a cage into your hand. And the other, you just grabbed like you were pulling something off of a board. Right? So when you were fucking her, it'd be like, you know, you're calling the Dragon Zord. Right? You'd be having sex and you'd be like, Kamehameha! But now that I'm older, now that I'm a dad, when I think back on that, I'm like, wow, that'd be pretty convenient. You know, now that she's breastfeeding, you know, she's married, she has kids, it's like, hey, is that a full meal or you give him a little snack? Depends on which side of the blanket goes up over her shoulder. All right, moving on from that one. Since I'm a dad, people always say, hey, do you have any dad jokes? And I do. I have some dad jokes inspired by my own father. In fact, here, I'll try a dad joke right now. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Open the fucking door. I pay the mortgage in this house. You don't lock the fucking door when I'm home. Guess you guys had different dads than me. All right, move on from that. I was thinking about this. I took my kid to the doctor the other day, big medical center, walking down the hallways, looking at all this stuff on the wall, all the different doctors' offices. We passed by this one guy's specialty listed on there said, pediatric gynecologist. First name is James, so definitely a dude, right? Now, here's the thing. I don't know a lot about med school, but I know most people they go to school, they're like majoring in biology, right? And then at a certain point, they decide they want to be a doctor. And then at a certain point, they decide what they want to specialize in. I just feel like if you've been hanging out with a guy, going to rugby parties, drinking beer out of a backpack for a couple years, and then one day he comes in and he's like, hey man, I finally decided what I want to do with my life. I'm going to be a pediatric gynecologist. That is a tough invite to bring to the next party. Like, what? There's a cancer. Cancer affects millions and millions of Americans. It's like, nah. I looked at a little girl's pussy and said, that's where the boat is. That's how I'm going to pay my mortgage. It's a weird dude. All right. This is going to be a great show. All right, I'll end with this. I was looking into it the other day. When I was a kid, there used to be a lot of talk about these things called Benoit balls. You guys remember Benoit balls? Benoit balls were, they're anal beads, but they were marketed, they usually had like, Chinese chick on it, they're mysterious. They're Benoit balls, right? So I looked into it. Benoit balls is a brand name. A very litigious brand name. Which is very funny to me, because that means the good people at the Benoit Balls Company were like, hey, there's a lot of low-quality Benoit imitators out on the market. There are people basically taking Mardi Gras beads and shoving them in each other's asses, and that cannot stand. My grandmother didn't found this company and work 80 hours a week just to have somebody out there trying to drag the good name of Benoit through the dirt. And they made enough money selling anal beads, they could hire lawyers, copyright lawyers, to go out and vigorously defend it. To defend their premium product. And they still exist. Which makes me wonder if they're still advertising, like, hey, show them you care. Show them you love them. Show them your Benoit balls, a Chinese tradition. But if they put Sydney Sweeney in that advertising campaign and put her on a billboard in Times Square, I would move to New York City and sign my son up for the Hitler Youth. I mean, come on, what are we talking about, guys? It's anal beads on that girl. Have you seen her in those jeans? God bless America. All right, that was fun. And you guys are all going to give the same level of fun and energy to your fellow comedians? Just pull that audio and loop it. Just loop it nonstop. All right, well, your very first comedian coming out of the stage tonight is a guy that we all know and we all love. He originally had the American Outfitters contract, but couldn't get his agent to sign off on the paperwork and lost out on it. Put your hands together for America's favorite ass, Ben Pierce. All right, we're going to keep this thing moving, guys. I filibustered long enough. Your next comedian coming to the stage. You're going to love this person. I love them so much I forgot who it was. Everybody put your hands together for, Sydney Sweeney did one ad campaign and the guy's a skinhead. It's John Jack Sebastian.
All right, so when I was a kid, my grandparents lived in a retirement home that had a really, really good kitchen. I don't remember most of the food, but I remember the omelet chef. That dude was the man. I used to finish my food early so that I could go out there and just watch him do his job, flipping, triple flipping, double flipping. He was out there creating art. And one day, he caught me miring at him a little too long, and he just looked over at me and was like, hey kid, you want to know how I got so good at making omelets? I got a dog that really likes omelets. So, that's what I'm out here doing today. I'm making omelets, and I have spilt many an omelet on this stage. Dropped it right on the floor, sometimes multiple omelets a night. Then I have stepped in it, slipped in it, fell in it, and then left the stage coated in egg. If that happens tonight, I'm gonna eat it off the floor and I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna try to make something fluffy and delicious for you tonight. For all none of you wondering, the curtains do not match the drapes. Lex Luthor in the streets, Mitch Mitchell in the sheets. Lex is feeding him information through a headphone though. 1A! 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 Oh, I think the omelet's already got a hair in it and we know where it's from. Do you ever, this one's for all the penises in the crowd. Do you ever find yourself in a room where you know that no one's gonna be there, 100% sure of that? You ever whip it out? And I'm not saying this in like a sexual way, it's more of a, there you go buddy, get some air, see the sights. Most of your life you shall be restricted, but in this brief moment you're free. Gotta sing to you, dick, so it gets big and strong. Who's got a big dick? Nobody wants to own up? You just raise your hand, you just say nothing.
Wait, what?
You got that. Fuck it. I feel bad for people with big dicks. I'm not gonna glaze them like the rest of society. I pity them like the Romans before me. They like to lean into that glazing and be like, Watashi wa okichin-chin. Daijoubu desu ne? Daijoubu? But it's not. Everything is not daijoubu. Sex for them is putting on ankle socks. Sex for me is wearing thigh highs. That's just not fair. If you're cold, they're cold. Let them inside. But my heart goes out to you, my thick dick kings. Truly do I hope and pray that there is a size queen for you. I have a remarkably okay wiener. If we were playing Super Mario Brothers 2, I would be picking Mario. Balanced stats all across the board. A lot of people feel bad about that, but the easiest character to play the game. I'm not Toad the Chode, and I'm not Long Dick Luigi. And I don't know what kind of penis the Princess Peach would be, and I don't think I have the authority to tell you. Thank you for playing my game. That's all the prepared material. How much I got left?
35 seconds.
35 seconds? All right, we're down to some turkey jokes. Turkey jokes. What do you call an organized group of turkeys with various intent? A marble gobble. What do you call a turkey that sells knickknacks and sundries? A bubble gobble. What do you call a turkey that makes shoes? A gobble gobble. What do you call Batman if he got rid of his no-killing rule and then he decided to adopt a 3-strike method and change his costume? A globble gobble. What do you call a turkey whose first name is Robert Lee? Bob L. Gobble. Is it pronounced Worcestershire or Worcestershire? Because I'm not Worcestershire.
John Jack Sebastian, everybody. Delivering all of his turkey jokes with the exact same voice I use for my shipboat captain joke, which makes me feel all sorts of ways. Give it up for John Jack Sebastian. He does not feel bad for people with big dicks. You know, as a host of a show, you normally like jump in to support a comic when they're flailing and like to, you know, give their premise a little legs. But even I was like, anyone have a big dick? I was like, come on, who are you fooling? I'm not gonna jump in on that one. That's not me. I have 3 kids. Wait, I have 2 kids. I don't know, I have some number of kids. How many kids you got? Yeah, tiny dick. All right, I'm sure your dick's great. Not for me, I don't like them. I'm just gonna move on. Your next comic loves dicks. Your next comic is, he loves penis. In fact, the only reason he moved to this country is to get penis. Everybody, put your hands together for the penis crazy, Louie Carroll.
I've been falsely advertised. I like pussy. I like pussy a lot.
How much?
What? What's up, home pseudo? How you guys feeling?
The mic unplugged.
Oh, it's unplugged. Oh, what? I don't know how to fix this. I just project.
Okay.
Alright, hey! Home sweet home.
Why don't you hold the microphone, dummy?
Alright, I'm holding the microphone to your face.
Why do you think I had to hold the microphone to plug the cord in?
Alright, fucking theater teacher.
That's what you're gonna do.
How you guys feeling? Feeling good? You guys ever seen a praying mantis before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, I saw my first one yesterday. Like, praying mantises are cool, right?
Don't put them in water.
No? Why?
Parasites.
Parasites?
Yeah.
So, don't kill a praying mantis?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. But yeah, back to the joke I was about to tell. Praying mantises are cool, right? Not the one I saw. It wasn't praying. It was doing a Nazi salute. Alright, that would have landed, well. But now I know don't submerge praying mantis into water, right? You ever had a song that just touches you inappropriately? You know? Like I was listening to R. Kelly, right? While watching a Bill Cosby stand-up special. In my hotel room on Epstein's Island. And I was getting sleepy, must have been something in my drink. Alright, I need to fix the structure of that joke. Alright, I was raised by women. Anybody else? You know, my dad. Yeah, I was raised by women, and I learned a lot of things, right? Like, don't be a bigot, don't be misogynistic. And I learned a bra can be a bra and a slingshot, right? Right? And sometimes it doubles as a hammock for your figurines, no? No? No. Alright. People need to get better at communicating information, right? Like we all know this. We all know you learn the alphabets to get better at eating pussy, right? Right? There's nothing on fingering, right? There's nothing on fingering. I think when it comes to fingering, you should learn gang signs. Right? Right? Once you get better at that, you graduate to shadow puppets. What do you guys say? Is it a yay or a nay for shadow puppets?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What I'm trying to say is I'm lonely, guys. Let's talk about the one that got away. You know, like, I miss my ex, guys. I really do. Like, she was good with kids and had money. That's right, I dated the tooth fairy. Don't you hate when your ex comes back in the middle of the night, right? Right? And some of you are like, how did you bug her? Like, a guy like me? Pillowcase. Pillowcase, alright. I'm gonna fix that. Anybody here into magic? No one? Yeah, I'm not really into magic. But like I like to be able to pick the magic trick they're about to perform on me when I volunteer, you know? Like, tell me, like, would you pick getting sawed in half or like disappearing? You guys pick. Getting sawed in half or disappearing? So, me too. Like, I'd hate to like disappear and reappear at I don't know, like on top of a toilet at a public bathroom where somebody took a shit and didn't flush, you know? You relate? Right? I wanna reappear at maybe at the end of a rainbow, you know? At the end of a rainbow where there's like a pot of gold in the leprechaun and deer's fucking. Alright. Let's get serious, guys. Let's get serious. A lot of people like to ask, is God real? Is he real? I don't know. A better question is, why did he make cum, right? Right? And why does it look like wax from a candle? Like, what is up with that? Like, that's a weird design. What is he doing up there? A lot of people like to ask, is God a man? Is God a woman? I think God is a toddler, because what the fuck? Right? Like, who makes something as fun and gooey as cum? Alright.
What did you just say?
A slur, shut up. Alright, I'm gonna end on this one. I haven't even written it down, but I'm gonna get personal, right? I have a bald spot on my pubes. Yeah, I know. It gets embarrassing when you're like having sex, and like, I don't know what to do. I feel like I have only two options, right? Either keep doing what I'm doing, which is rubbing a rabbit's foot down there until something grows, or buy a toupee and buy a beret, right? That way my pubes look like from Paris. Alright, thanks Carlton for laughing. That's been my time. Give it up for your host.
I love that Louie had to clarify that he's not gay, and then he ends his set by saying, why did God create something as fun and gooey as cum?
It was a riff.
It was a revealing riff, I'll tell you that much. Anyways, he plays with his cum so much his dick's bald. I don't know if you caught that part at the end. That was weird. You really should just stop rubbing it in the same spot. Spread it around some. Have fun. It's gooey. It's fun. It's gack you make at home. All right, we're gonna move on. Guys, look, you guys are cool. I know that. We talk about it. You're cool. You're cool. But a lot of people here, they're on this show. So I'm going to say, if we want to live it up a little, have a little fun, just announce at the beginning of your set if you're open for heckles. Because otherwise, it's just everyone, okay, are you going to say you're okay with it, or are you just nodding for everybody else because you're secretly mean inside?
I'm nodding for everybody else.
Perfect. That's great. All right, your next comic, we'll find out if he's a real man or if he's a scared bitch. Everybody put your hands together for Seph Smith.
Give me what you got, guys.
Nope.
All right. So I teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a living, and a lot of people think it's like some real tough guy shit doing Jiu-Jitsu, but Jiu-Jitsu, I mean, it is a really effective martial art, but it's also the gayest martial art that you can do. Just imagine like a room full of mostly dudes wearing spandex, wrapping their legs around each other's faces and squeezing each other till they tap out or come or whatever comes first. You know, the worst part of it is, getting cauliflower ears. And, I don't care about how my ears look, but I hate the unwanted conversations that I find myself in. Every time I go out to go grocery shopping or something, some guy will come up to me. They'll be like, "You wrestle, man?" Or, "You fight?" And, it sucks. Because I don't think that strangers should have the right to come up to me and talk to me about my deformities. So I just go, "No, man, my dad was a mean guy."
Not mean enough.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Nice purse.
What's that?
Nice purse.
People make fun of cargo shorts and fanny packs, and they act like it's not cool to have a bunch of pockets and be able to carry shit.
Rosa marsupial.
But I only got one thing to say.
You from Australia, Big Joe Rogan?
I'm not the man you think I am at all. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a pocket man. Hey, man, it's kind of like having a pickup truck. It's like, don't call me when you want to go on a hike and ask me to carry your keys, dude. I'm not doing it. But, yeah, I was going to tell a story about my ex-girlfriend. So I have a hard time sleeping. And I told a friend of mine that I have a hard time sleeping. He was like, would you want some sleeping pills? I got a whole bunch of them. I was like, awesome, dude. Let me get some sleeping pills. So he shows up to work the next day. He's got a bag like this big. Whatever the pills were, if I have that many of them, I could get arrested. So he gave me trazodone. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this before, but it'll make you go to sleep, but it's got some other side effects too. So anyway, one night, I'm with my ex-girlfriend, we're hanging out, it's time to go to bed, I take my trazodone, and it starts working, I start getting sleepy. And then my girlfriend starts wanting to have sex with me. And I was like, I'm not gonna turn her down. And that's when I noticed the first side effect, because we started having sex, and I couldn't breathe through my nose. So I'm sitting there mouth breathing on her like a zombie, just Anyway, I start breathing on her like a dog, we finish, and then that's when I noticed the second side effect. So we finish, I'm already super tired. I'm like, all right, I can't wait to go to sleep. And I'm laying there, and I can't go to sleep. Because the other side effect of trazodone is priapism. Priapism, if you don't know, is an erection that lasts more than 2 or 3 hours. And if you have that, you need to go to the hospital. I have a friend, she works in the ER, and she told me a story about somebody who came in with priapism, and they had to wrap a compress around this man's penis and stick a syringe in it to draw the blood out. So at that point, I was freaking out. I was like, I really hope this isn't gonna happen. So I'm like, what can I do? So I turn on the TV, I'm like, let me just watch something super boring. That'll make her boner go away. Or maybe listen to Radiohead, I don't know. But I turned on the TV, and I started watching a World War II documentary. Because that'll get rid of a boner. And so I'm sitting there watching this World War II documentary. They got Hitler on the TV, and I look and I catch myself and I see what's going on. I got my girlfriend, who happens to be Jewish, and I'm sitting here watching World War II with a boner. So I was like, please don't wake up. Luckily, crisis was averted. Yeah, I think that male porn stars should be called jiznessmen. And yeah, fuck mayonnaise, dude. Fuck mayonnaise. I think mayonnaise is the opposite of a hot dog, because a hot dog is the most disgusting ingredients put together to make something delicious. And mayonnaise is the most innocuous ingredients put together to make something absolutely disgusting. And you know, people always try to get you to eat mayonnaise. They're just like, yo, dude. No, this is really good, man. Wait for it.
It's not really good.
Mayonnaise is not good.
It's fucking delicious.
It's disgusting. It's the devil's semen. But they try to get you to eat aiolis. You know, they're like, yo, just try aioli. That's just mayonnaise with a trust fund. It's disgusting. Anyway, that's my time, guys. Thanks.
Seph Smith, the first one to be brave enough to volunteer for it. Give it up for Seph Smith, everybody. Here's Seph Smith. Seph, I know you're not a doctor, but I have a question. So in priapism, they stick a needle in the dick to pull the extra blood out, right? But you said they wrap a towel around it first.
Yeah, they put a compress around it.
Yeah, what's the point of that?
It's gonna make the blood shoot out faster.
Yeah, it just seems like doctors touch dicks all the time, unless your dick's too hard to go down, and they're like, no. I'm not messing with that. That's, now you have to get a thing going on. Now it's like, I need a towel. I need something. It's gross now. What? Pink cum, yeah. Hey, as Louie says, why did God make something so gooey and fun? Am I right? Am I right? Strawberry flavor. All right. Your next comic, everybody, come to the stage. Loves a good cum intro. He told me that. He wants all of his Instagram followers to know that too. Everybody put your hands together for Craig Worthy.
Appreciate it.
Just let everyone know that you shut up during your set.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I did a joke 3 years ago, and since it's still in fashion, what's going on with these hoochie daddy shorts? If they getting shorter and shorter every year. If they get any shorter, your balls gonna fall out, and just to let y'all know. No more with that shit. I saw a 6'5" man walking around with his 4-foot girlfriend, and she was Asian. And I know what all of you thinking. Was that a little person, or was that just a short Asian? I couldn't even make it out. I want to talk about the best culture that there is. Cancel culture. Cancel culture is so good that they actually canceled themselves. The last thing I wanted to do was try to figure out rice and syrup needed to be canceled. Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima were black people with jobs. We didn't have to fire them, okay? We didn't have to fire them at all. As a matter of fact, we didn't even get a fair trade with that. We traded that shit in with a mermaid. A mermaid who left her kingdom so she could have a hot girl summer. She left her kingdom for dick and legs. That wasn't even a fair trade. I seen a better trade with Russia and Brittany Griner. That shit was horrible. I mean, I ain't saying we shouldn't went and got her back, but you know what I mean? Anyway, the differences between men and women, we gotta embrace those. You gotta embrace the differences between men and women. For instance, my girl, like for me, I'm a good guy. I like to drink. She likes to drink in the car while it's moving. She likes to, like, for me, I got cop friends. I'm cool with the police. The police is her personal photographer. She got more mugshots than the East Coast rapper. But she's real cool. She's real cool with me. I like the fact that I can tell her that. I can tell her these jokes. And she says little stupid shit where she always wanted to correct me. She was like, the police doesn't take your picture. The deputy clerk does. And I'm like, who the fuck asked you, criminal? Go back to jail. Why did I bail you out? What's wrong with you? I hope that comedy works out for me at this point, since nobody likes to laugh at these jokes. I hope it does work out for me because I'm tired of driving Uber. I would drive Uber, I would drive down the street, pick up people, they'd be like, oh, you want to come in and have a drink with us? They say, ooh, what's your sign? One person noticed I was a little tired while I was drinking, I was dozing off. They say, do you want to go upstairs and have a nap with us? And I know some of y'all looking like, that don't sound that bad. And it wouldn't sound half bad if it was coming from the ladies and not exclusively from all the dudes trying to pick up on me. That's a little fucked up. Don't get it twisted though, I do like free drinks and compliments. I think that part is awesome. Yeah. We got a lot of shit going on in the news. Epstein case, Diddy trying to get out, Hulk Hogan died, all this stuff going on in the news. Y'all need to pay attention to what your government is doing while all of this going on. Because when Hollywood gets Holly weird, the government gets crazy. Could you imagine World War III almost breaks out? Could you imagine your girl at home like, oh my God, they took away women's suffrage, they took away our rights, they took it all. I'm like, baby, you know what? I got you. I'm gonna help you out. But the first thing I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Because I can't think on an empty stomach, okay? I just can't think on an empty stomach. That's fair. Matter of fact, in the first thing, suck my, who's, okay.
I'll raise my hand.
Never mind.
Oh, never mind?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Yes, shut the fuck. I don't, you know what? Do what you do. It's all good. I take half of that back. But you know what?
Only the donut. Keep the suck my dick and take back the donut.
You know what? Let me zip my zipper all the way. Here, shit, it just got hot in this bitch. Let me get closer to the air conditioner. Where was I talking about? Yeah, women suffrage. You know what? It's all good. But damn, I lost my place to that joke. Let me move on from that because that's a hard one to. Okay. Hardest thing I had to face was my dad's funeral. There was a lady named Miss Ann. She was one of his little things back in the day, and she came up. They said, if anybody want to come up and say anything nice to the deceased, you have 2 minutes. You can come up and say it. And Miss Ann, wow, she went up on stage, and it's kind of hard to talk about. She basically got up on stage and just said how she gave my dad that wop for 3 minutes straight. He can get it in the morning. He can get it in the night. He can come home and even got it as a snack. And I said, sit your ass, Miss down, Miss Ann, because you ain't giving nobody that wop. That wop is too old. Wop is a young girl's game. You got that old school wop. She had that wop bop loo bop wop. I said, sit down, Miss Ann. She said, I might have that wop bop loo bop wop, but your daddy had that wop bam boom. Okay. Let's sit your ass down, Miss Ann. Anyways, my name is Craig Worthy. Thank you guys for so much.
Give it up for Craig Worthy, everybody. Craig Worthy. Much like Craig Worthy, I also appreciate when homosexuals hit on me. I'm not intimidated by it at all. Fortunately, like, tough, in shape gay guys never hit on me. Just like fat or small gay guys, so it's a big compliment.
I started in Atlanta. They all want it.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, never mind. All gays want Craig Worthy. Just so we're clear, is that on camera? All gays want Craig Worthy. And Craig Worthy takes half of it back. All right, your next comic coming to the stage. Host the show Saturdays, right? Nope, I got it wrong again.
Wednesday, tomorrow.
Wednesdays, it's tomorrow. It's the Hoffmeyer, everybody. Harry's at the Hoff. Everybody put your hands together for Flo.
Hey, he can't remember shit. He got a family and all that good stuff. Hey, listen, one of you shuffle this deck for me. Those are my jokes. I'm gonna try 2 new jokes while you so shuffle that as many times as you can while I tell these 2 new jokes. Is that okay? Cool. So the world's too political these days. Too political. I'm ethnically Jewish, and I got kicked out of the Holocaust Museum because I kept referring to the Holocaust as the Trail of Schmears. Too political.
What? No one's supposed to enjoy a bagel for those 6 years?
That's what I'm saying. And I didn't open my set this way, but I've been the only one heckling this whole time, so I'm opening the floor to heckling. If I can't heckle from the back and not open the floor, so if it's not gonna happen. But if you think I'm not funny enough, heckle me. Second joke. Are you ready? I went out the other day. I got myself a pedicure. Trying to do some self-care. And now I don't want to fuck kids anymore.
And that's good, too.
And that's good. That is good. Not fucking kids is a great thing, right? Not fucking kids is a phenomenal thing. Do y'all fuck kids? Good. Good. I didn't think so. The mustache threw me off, but I believe in you. There's a big name tag controversy. Big name tag controversy. Some people don't like name tags, some people do like name tags. I like a name tag because I do drugs before I go to work. So if I forget my name, other people can remind me. And if you don't want me to do drugs before work, pay me don't do drugs before work money, okay? I got a problem. I've seen the research, I've seen the studies. I know you should not shake a baby. Don't do it. But my baby is stuck in a yoo-hoo. Do we not drink yoo-hoos anymore? What's the deal? Classic chocolate beverage. Says on the front, shake. Alright. That would have been the time to heckle. Y'all suck at heckling. Yeah, you all fucking suck at heckling. Heckle me more, you sons of bitches.
You're not allowed to heckle us. That's against the rules.
No, I'm heckling you back.
Well, we didn't heckle you.
You can't, but you're not, you sons of bitches. You pussy ass fucks. You're not heckling me. You can't heckle me, you cocks.
Everything to do is pussy ass fuck.
So you like fucking men, the pussy ass. You're like,
Not pussy.
no, you said pussy ass. So same thing. Etymologically, they have the same root.
If it feels good.
This is a gay man in the back. Okay. No, thank you for coming out tonight. Listen.
That means two things.
I told you I'm too funny. You can't heckle me. Listen, the other day in 2004, I found a picture of the Prophet Muhammad on my toast, but I didn't have anything to compare it to.
That's because that's not allowed.
We got one Muslim. Okay. I just got here in my jerk-off powered time machine. Boy, are my arms tired. You ready for 2 masturbation jokes back to back? Woo! That's how I do my mornings. If I masturbate for charity, does that count as an honorable discharge? I'm asking for a friend. This next one just says eggs, milk, bread. I don't know. Oh, sorry. That's not a joke. That's my suicide note.
Hey, that's not funny. Every life is precious.
Except for eggs.
Tell that to, I don't know, aborted babies?
Tell that to Epstein. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Wait, I wasn't talking about Epstein. You're putting that on me because I said I was Jewish. That's fucked up.
Yeah, you're the bad one.
Yeah, you suck.
Go back to your island.
You brought up Epstein and I didn't. That makes you bad.
Cancel Sandman.
I'm gonna open up a restaurant that exclusively serves subs, and we tell them what to eat. Okay, nobody. Okay, all right. I don't know how to feel about you all here. I got the light already, but I wanted the rest of my time I want to spend talking to you all. What's going on? Polyfuel?
You feeling good up there?
I'm feeling great. Do you all like what, you skateboard together, or what's the vibe?
Porno.
You're in a band?
Kinda. We make music.
I hate that. All right, I wanted to spend the rest of my time on that, but that's so uninteresting. I'm not going to even bother. Please put your hands together for the illustrious host of this very, very critical mic, Jacob McFadden, everybody.
Tomorrow night at Hoffmeyer, everybody. And Flo gave you your chance and y'all fucked it up. Now Flo's gonna fuck up your sets. So that was your chance. Hey, I'm glad you got here. I was talking to your friends a lot before you showed up, and then I realized you're the pretty one in the group and I should have talked to you. You probably do all the communicating. Like when the cops come to a house party, you talk everyone out of it, right?
That's pretty much the...
Yeah, because you look like one of them. I get it, yeah. You're at 21 Jump Street. Very cool. All right, your next comic coming up here, guys. Your next comic. Wowie zowie. Your next comic. Seph, get up. Your next comic coming to the stage, I once said looked like Mike Tyson, and everyone told me I was wrong, and I still think they're wrong, and they're racist. Put your hands together for Jeremy George.
All right. So, hey guys, no heckling on this one because I'm working on some new material. All right, no heckling. I'm boring. So, I need some help, you guys. Like, I love people. I love all kind of people. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what you identify as. I just love people. And by the looks of this crowd, I think you guys are more than qualified to help me identify if I'm racist or not. Especially if you don't laugh, you really can help me. So not so much racist, but like, do I discriminate? You know, I have to do like a self-evaluation, right? So I had some fraudulent activity happen with my bank account, and so I called my bank, Bank of America. And so I called the bank, and of course, while I was on hold for about 15, 20 minutes going through automated systems, I finally get somebody on the phone. And this is what they say. Thank you for calling Bank of America. This is William. How can I help you? I say, hey, William, how can I help you? William, okay, don't matter. So I had some fraudulent activity happen on my account, and I need some help with my checking and savings. So do you think you can help me with that? Oh no, we can help you, and we can take care of everything that you need. Can I please get your social security number, please? I say, William, I don't like to give my social over the phone. Well, I cannot look you up in the computer if I do not know your social, please. I say, William, can you just transfer me to, I don't mean any harm, William, but can you just transfer me to somebody that's black? That's all I could say. And then, sure. So he transferred me. I sat, waited for about 5 minutes. Then I got to the next representative. Hi, you have reached Chris with the Bank of America. How can I help you? I say, hey, Chris, are you black? Oh, yes. I am so black. I make Flavor Flav look like an albino black. I said, oh, okay, you black then, William. Chris. So, Chris, look here. I had some fraudulent activity that went on with my account, my checking and my savings. I need some help. Can you help me out? Oh, yes. For God is light, and in him there is no darkness. I say, okay, Chris, that's cool, but I need to help with my checking and savings. No. Repeat after me. Say, God is light. Chris, I just need, say God. Okay, God is light, is light. And in him there is no darkness. In him there's said no darkness. Okay, Chris, and God is light, in him there's no darkness. Can you please help me with my account? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do not help with fraudulent account. I help if you want to get help with your check and see if you are saved. No, Chris, I don't need help saving. My checking and savings account. Can you transfer me to the fraudulent department? Yes, my brother. Okay, brother. So he transferred me to the fraudulent department. Line clicked, and guess who it was? Hi, you've reached William with Bank of America. How can I help you today? Okay, you know what? Y'all can have the $1,000. I'm good. All right. So that was my experience. So am I racist, or do I discriminate if I wanted somebody from America? No?
Prompt one, we can say no.
Yeah.
It's not racist, it's just American.
Thank you. Because when I call back, you know who I got? When I call back, I got, hello, you reached Earl, Bank of America. How can I help you? Earl? This is Earl, Bank of America. How can I help you? Hey, Earl. So are you an American in America? Well, you darn skipper, I'm America in America. There's no other country on this nation as great as America. Well, good, man, because last time I called, I was all over the world. They had me, brother, you do not have to explain. Everybody want to come to America. Everybody want, but you know what really bothers me about America? Them colored African Americans. What you think about them? Well, I was trying to get my $1,000 back. I say, Earl, I think they ought to send them back to where they came from, them and that Obama guy. And Earl was like, you know what, brother? I'm going to get you your money back. And guess what? Earl got me my money back. So I'm with Bank of America, an African American. That's my time, y'all. Take care. Welcome back, Jacob.
Jeremy George getting his reparations, everybody. Give it up for him. George, and hey, Louie, I'm so glad to hear your brother Chris got a job at Bank of America. That's fantastic. Congratulations to him. All right, we're going to keep things moving. Your next comic coming to the stage. You guys are going to like your next comic. He's a white guy with a mustache who's kind of in a band. I mean, he makes music, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody put your hands together for the nebulous Will Minor.
Me and Jacob are starting a band, everybody! You want to hear our song? Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF! Sorry, I thought yes, cancel. Keep it going for Jeremy, everybody! Come on! Keep it going for Jeremy. I wanted them to transfer him to a Chinese band. I was really... Oh, it's in there! I know it is!
What would that sound like, Will?
Hello, no. Hello, no. I can do a great Filipino. I wanted them to transfer you to a Filipino man.
What would that sound like, Will?
Hello. My name's Josh. I wanted them to transfer you to a Native American man.
What would that sound like, Will?
Hello, my name is Oprah.
Stupid. They say how.
Oh boy, like how am I gonna get through this set? Oh my goodness. I lost the skate club. Oh God, I thought I'd keep the guy with the mustache. Ah, you're very handsome. I adore you. Thank you so much for coming, fellas. I appreciate it.
You have a great mustache too, sir.
Oh my God, what was that show that Bam Margera was on? You look like all his friends. That's awesome. Well, Viva la Bam! Viva la Bam! Oh my goodness. It was Viva la Bam. Carlton looks like the uncle that was arrested for pedophilia, if you need a reference. It's okay, that wasn't Carlton. That was another pedophile. I'm kidding. I'm an ass. I'm a terrible person. That's okay, I deserve it. I deserve that. I was at a show recently and some guy in the front row was like, "You look like hipster Mario." I was devastated. I was like, "No, I'm tall. I'm hipster Luigi." Do you all know Luigi, his brother? He shot that CEO. Mario, Super Mario, his brother shot the CEO of the thing. Okay, I guess you guys don't play video games. Never mind. Oh, goodness. I'm very insecure, Carlton, okay? He's an epidemiologist. What was that thing about older pedophiles? What are you? Ben Pierce mentioned it. What was that thing? Danny, what was that word you were learning? Edophilia. It's the study of child bugs, I think. It's a very fucked up science. I don't know why they let them do that. That's messed up. Oh gosh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm very insecure. I'm a very insecure person. I'm tall. I'm very tall and insecure. But I like to use this trick. I like to use a trick that helps me out. I like to pretend, whenever I'm feeling insecure, I like to pretend anybody that's shorter than me, they're younger than me. You know what I'm saying, audience? Anybody that's shorter than me, you're automatically younger than me. So if you don't like my set tonight and you don't think I'm very funny and you want to say mean things to me, all I'm gonna hear is goo goo gaga. I'm a poopy little baby. I'm a poopy little baby and I got a little diaper. Okay, I guess we're all big boys in this room. Never mind, fuck me. Oh goodness, what else do I want to try out? I've had the opportunity to host a lot of shows around here. I've had the opportunity to host a lot of shows around the city. Clap up if anybody's ever been to a place called Jacoby. Everybody ever been to a place called Jacoby? Hell yeah, that was the first place I ever hosted. I was hosting and I was terrible at it. It was going so horribly like this is tonight. I had no idea what I was doing. I was like 23 years old. A guy came up to me. He was fucking hammered. He was absolutely wasted. But I didn't know any better. I didn't know what to do. I let him go up. And like 2 minutes into his set, he just straight up dropped his pants. He just took his pants off on stage. And everybody like freaked out. And I was like, oh my God, I had to get him out of there. I had to like shuffle off the shades. But like, I'll be honest with you all. That guy was probably the realest comedian I have ever seen. Because after the show, he came up to me and he was like, hey man, can I get paid for my time? I was like, hell yeah, dude, fist bump. That's pretty fucking awesome. Learned a lot. Oh goodness. I like to ride my bike. I like to ride my bike. I like to ride my bike. Any other cyclists out there? Any other cyclists in the crowd? I have never felt more alone. Ah. Holy shit, I feel like I'm on a bike right now and you all are in cars. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. I always feel like you ever get, that's okay guys, I rode my bike here, I ride my bike to all the gigs all over the city, like, I always feel like you get the same look whether you're riding a bike to a bar or whether you're biking away from a bar. People just look at you and you're like, wow, that guy has a DUI. That guy definitely has a DUI. Although I'm not against it. I think, clap it up if you like to drink and drive. Clap it up if you like drinking and driving. Hell yeah, some honest people. Liars up front. I like to drink and bike. I think it's much safer. I think it's much more appropriate to get intoxicated and ride my bike, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot safer. Because let's be honest, drinking and driving, that's a travesty. But I think the real crime is drinking and biking, that's just sad. Okay, never mind, I'm a sad person. Alrighty, what else do I want to leave on? I guess I'll leave on nothing. Thank you, Jacob, for so much time. I'm going to leave now. You have a wonderful mustache. Goodbye, everybody!
You got a Will Miner, everybody, who's hosting a show at the Camel on August 21st. Is that right? Is it August 21st? Talking to you, Will.
Yes.
August 21st. I have no... August 28th. That gives me an extra week to prepare. August 28th. All right. Your next comic coming to the stage, you guys are going to love her. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This guy? Yeah, the one with the weird energy? Yeah, you know what I mean. All right. Your next comic needs to be protected from that guy. Everybody, put your hands together for Jordan Phipps.
Not me, true person.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have to flirt first. Thanks, Jacob. Don't heckle me unless you want to kiss me.
Boom.
Okay, are we about to kiss right now? Anyways, I'm from a small town in rural Appalachia, right? Rural Appalachia. Don't worry, I don't fuck my cousins. I don't fuck my cousins. They're not my type, so you don't have to worry about that. I thought that was funny. But yeah, rural Appalachia, the coal mines, the crystal mines. Does anyone like crystals? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we got one crystal girly. I knew better than to bring up crystals at Home Sweet Home, but here we are. So thing about crystals, they're supposed to have properties, right? Like they're supposed to help you with things. I don't believe in that shit. Pick me, choose me, love me. But my favorite crystal is meth. It has energizing properties. A little tweaky. What else about meth can I say? It's lab made, like diamonds. Pretty cool. They do use cleaning supplies to make meth, which kind of reminds me of, the orange guy who was like, we should shoot up Lysol to kill COVID, right? And then it had me thinking, maybe there's some truth to that, because I've never seen a meth head with the common cold, But they also put Sudafed in meth, which is a cold medicine, so that might be why they don't get colds. A crystal a day keeps the doctor away, am I right? Crystal meth. No colds. I work with kids. I work with kids with autism. And I have a lot of the same behaviors as them. Once you're around people with autism, you start acting like them. Like, I'm a little socially awkward now. Sometimes I think it's fun to walk on my tippy toes. And I love trains. I really like trains. Can I get a choo-choo? Do we like trains? Hell yeah. A couple of us like trains. A couple of us autistic. I like trains, and I was talking to a guy at a bar about it recently, and he got really excited. He was like, me and my friends can run a train. And I was like, holy shit, can I take a ride? Like, that's awesome. Do you know Thomas? You know the train Thomas? Thomas better come. Yeah, so I get there, have my conductor cap on, because you can't ride a train without a conductor cap. Hello? I get there, 0 choo-choo trains. not a single choo-choo train. There were guys there all looking at me with boners. They did bring a guy named Thomas, which I thought was pretty nice. Pretty considerate of them. So I learned recently that cum is high in protein. You know, cum, jizz, the seed. I've been getting really busy this summer, can you tell? That was a joke about guzzling cum. Yeah, so I like men like I like my toilets. Lid shut, ready to be sat on, full of shit. I have IBS. The black ones are my favorite. Sorry, guys. White toilets just don't hit the same. What shall I end this on? Oh, I am shorter than Will Minor. Goo goo gaga. But I thought his set was funny. That's all I got. Give it up for your host. My name's been Jordan Phipps.
Jordan Phipps with a brutal roast at the end. She's like, I thought Will Minor's set was funny. Like, come on. Come on, keep it believable. All right, Jordan Phipps, everybody. Didn't want to be roasted, of course. I was ready. She stole my grandmother's couch sleeves to make her skirts, which I thought was terrible. God damn it, Craig, I was going to hop into the bathroom during your next comic set. No, you go for it. It's, happy Juneteenth. No, just go for it, please. This, I feel like I paid back for someone's sins. All right, your next comic is, he's the gatekeeper of Richmond comedy. This guy decides whether or not you are allowed to make money in Richmond comedy, everybody. Put your hands together. All the way from Chesterfield County, it's Carlton K.
Thank you, Jacob. You spend years trying to convince people that you're not in charge of the Richmond comedy scene. And then you spend your Tuesday night standing next to a bathroom while somebody's in there taking a massive shit. All right. Hey, wow. All right, it was a mini shit. Whatever, that's fine. All right. How's everybody doing? Woo! We're gonna wing it tonight because I'm fucking hammered and that guy's got a porn mustache and he's not more than 5 feet from me, so hell yeah, let's rock and roll. So Mattel came out with a new Barbie. Did anybody see that? Type 1 diabetes Barbie. Did anybody see that? Fuck yeah. I'm not kidding you. That is a real thing. They're trying to make Barbie more relevant, relatable. So they've come out with another new one, which is Meth Barbie, which it just has the same body that it originally had in the 50s. So that's good. You have a question? I'll take questions at the end. Sure, fuck it, I don't care. Fuck you. You don't get on a show anytime soon. He is. I'm working out the new stuff. They also have a MAGA Barbie, which is great. The head is still completely empty to make that one more relatable. Boo! Shut up! They also have.
Insulting people's moms! Make Barbie great again.
This sounds like old stuff.
Jesus Christ. And then, of course, there's Juggalo Barbie. It comes in a can of Fanta. So, all right.
Fago!
You fucking. Oh, now
Why don't you fake out it?
Now I know where your loyalties lie. I know you're not faking it. All right.
Obama wants his first campaign.
Jesus Christ. Shut up. All right. I like to freak people out by using bizarre forms of measurement. I always ask for a. How much for a cockroach of Coke? Anybody know the... No? That just needs a booger of salt. Can I get a testicle of mayo on the side? No? All right.
Can I get an ounce of a good jug?
Can you... If I can't get it from you, you're not going to get it from me. It seemed like 10. All right. All right, believe it or not, I used to be really bad at sex. Can't tell from looking at me.
We can tell.
Shut up. But that was a long time ago. You won't believe how far I've come. It's like 6 or 7 feet at this point. I have nicknames for sex that have never earned me brownie points over the years. Spitting in the eye of God, painting the old headboard, semen overboard. That only works if I'm fucking somebody in the military. All right, never mind. Let's see, the phrase easier said than done seems kind of redundant because it's a lot easier to say shit than it is to do it, unless you have a stutter. Because if you're like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, you're probably easier to just do it than actually say, all right.
That joke sucks.
And you can lick my balls. So that's, all right.
Our
this is...
former president had a stutter. It's not funny. He's dying of cancer.
Our current... The current president has an aneurysm, so it doesn't fucking matter. All right. This is literally written on the way here, so we'll figure it out. My wife has a reading app. Anybody else use the reading app to like track how much you read, books and shit? No, because we're all ignorant. But she has a reading app that tells her she's literally read like 469 days in a row, which is amazing. There's also an app that tracks how many times you've had sex. She hasn't even installed the app yet, so that's where I'm at with this mirror. All right, fuck you guys.
That?
Fuck you. Yours, Monty, because you keep showing your ass online. All right.
Where did you do the 7 feet of comic From the chair.
Look, I don't want to excite Louie. I don't want to excite Louie too much with the next.
Where's the funnel cake?
I'm not making funnel cakes that come for Louie just for your amusement. All right.
Louie said that cum is gooey
And fun. He did. He enjoys it. That's why he dressed like R. Kelly tonight. All right. So I'm around all these younger comics all the fucking time, and it's... Shut up. Wait, who said that? Which one of you old-looking motherfuckers said... All right.
It was the one who's balding.
I know, the one who's got less hair than the rest of us. All right. Fuck, all right. You fucked me up on that. All right. So the younger comics have been helping me with how words have changed over the years, right? All right. And the one thing, like, I'm not supposed to say half of these broke-ass comics are to be homeless soon. I am supposed to say unhoused, right? I'm also not supposed to say...
ER.
Fuck you. I'm not supposed to say that my ex-wife wants to kill me. I'm supposed to say she wants to unalive me. Those are the words that I'm supposed to use now. I'm also not supposed to tell anybody that I've got a dick anymore. I'm supposed to say that I'm non-vaginary. That's... Well, all right. That's what they tell me. I just follow what they say. And apparently you guys have learned tonight that you don't have to actually have a good comedy set. You just have to make everyone believe you had a good comedy set, just like the president does. So, this was the funniest thing you guys have ever seen. It was hilarious. All right, fuck that then too. All right, I'm gonna end it on this one because it's my favorite, and fuck you guys for heckling me. You know that I'm sensitive. Anybody else take Adderall? Hell yeah, fucking up your dosage. I take Adderall not for fun because I need it. But I did learn that if you drink a Monster Energy drink in the morning, when you take your Adderall, you can see sounds and taste time, which is fun. And if you pop a Blue Chew on top of that, you can fuck ghosts. I enjoy it, but the Confederate soldier that died in my house, he is not a fan, guys. I'm Carlton K. Let's give it back to this hack of a host, Mr. Jacob McFadden.
Carlton called me a hack, but I believe the taxi industry is a very important industry. Guys, I don't know if you caught that at the end, but he gives a ghost in his house some hardtack, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Did you take Civil War history? Do you know what I mean? It's a type of unleavened bread that stays good for a long time. It's kept in a cloth because the oil and sweat keeps it from going too dry. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? He puts that in a ghost's ass without consent. He makes hard bread and sticks it in a ghost's anal cavity. The guy should just go to hell. Talking about the Confederate ghost. Carlton's a good guy. He rapes a Confederate soldier. That's a good thing.
Reparations.
Yeah.
Reparations.
Reparations. Guys, are we heckling or are we having a writing session?
Whatever works, baby.
All right. Prashant, are people going to be allowed to heckle? No. Okay. Guys, all the fun racist shit, save it for next week. Your next comic coming to the stage. I don't know if you guys caught this earlier, but Jeremy George talked to him on the phone for a long time trying to solve a fraud situation. Put your hands together for Prashant Liddell. Your next comic, he asked me not to say this, but I feel like I have a moral obligation to say it. Your next comic is solely responsible for the IDS attack plan in Gaza. Everybody put your hands together for Danny McCabe.
If you say anything, you're anti-Semitic, so fuck you.
Anything.
Okay, all right. Mr. President, a second CEO has been killed by a crazed person. Let's give it up for my boy Luigi. Guys, tonight is a special night. Tonight is my 1 year anniversary of starting stand-up. I feel pretty good about it. I've been having some prophetic dreams. Guys, I spoke to God. That's right. Do you want to know what God said to me? He said, Danny, you're so cool. You are cooler than my son. Now I know what you're saying. Wow, Danny, you say you're cooler than Jesus? That's fucked up. That's offensive. Well, I didn't say it. God did. Fuck you guys. I have God on my side. You do not. Danny, what makes you wonder? I don't know. I'll tell you what makes me wonder. I had the think about Jesus. You know, there's this idea of chimpanzee Jesus at the LA Zoo, right? They had a leader, right? And they took him away. And they made the chimps think that he was dead. And then they brought him back in. And they worshipped him, right? So I had this idea of deciding to take those chimps and release them back into the wild for a chimpanzee crusade. That's right, it will become Donkey Kong God's country. All right, wow, the Jesus shit did not work. Hey, I didn't say you could heckle. You can heckle now, but...
We can. Chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee, shut up. I don't know what I'm saying.
The cross would be way bigger with chimpanzee arms.
That's true, that's true.
Why do you have a shirt with Q-tips on it?
These are tigers. Get your eyes checked. Look at him. He's not wearing his glasses, guys. Your girlfriend's wearing your glasses. Put your glasses back on. All right, I'm going to do some crowd work with people I definitely don't know. So, guys, we getting lucky tonight? That's a no? Oh, my God. These two don't fuck. I like this guy here. You look like you're playing young Sam Elliott.
I can't like that. I like that.
It wasn't for you. All right. We're moving on. Guys, I recently just got out of a situationship. I love those situationships. I just feel like we need to be more honest with each other in these like casual types of things. Like, don't say things to like impress each other. Just be yourself, right? You know, like she wants to get all freaky, but I know she isn't. She's like, can I call you daddy? I'm like, daddy is my father. My name's Danny. Fucking, you know, she's saying shit just like, this pussy is all yours. And it's like, no. First of all, bodily autonomy, girl. Second of all, this is a renter's market, not a buyer's. All right? This pussy is like a timeshare. I get my 3 weeks and then it's the next guy's turn. This pussy is like an Airbnb. If I don't clean up afterwards, I'm gonna be hit with a fee. This pussy is like a halfway house. If I don't get in there by midnight clean and sober, I'm not allowed back inside. And we do drugs in there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Weird times we're living in, weird times. It's been weirdly quiet from Kanye West recently. I'm always a big believer, like, after his last fit, I think it's time we give him his white card. You know, I really do. No, I mean, like, if it wasn't, like, you know, the middle-aged, like, born-again Christian shit, it wasn't, like, saying I'm a neo-Nazi, no, it was the admission to gay incest as a child. That's what makes you white. But, you know, I really don't like the anti-Semitism shit he was doing, right? I thought it'd be a lot more funnier if he was, like, anti-autism. Like, seriously, hear me out on this. Because, like, you know, like, what if, like, instead of, like, 22 Jump Street, like, solving the, you know, anti-Semitism in, he just sat down and watched Young Sheldon? He's like, oh, this guy's funny. I'm okay with autism now. I rode a train for the first time. I'm no longer anti-tism. All right, I'll leave you guys on one last one here. Guys, I am coming up on my 10-year high school reunion. Feeling kind of.
That's clearly not true.
And Jacob is coming up on his 30th.
Good one.
Yeah, it is. It's funny. Yeah, because, you know, it just made me think of those, like, high school superlatives, right? You know, it's like most athletic, most spirited, makes me think the one I was nominated for. Most likely to die from autoerotic asphyxiation. But joke's on them, I lived. All right, guys, thank y'all so much.
If you guys didn't get it, I was laughing really hard at the end because Danny looks terrible for his age. Just in case it wasn't clear. All right, we are down to our final 3 comedians of the evening. But as you can tell, in this bar, absolute chaos has broken out. So I'm going to offer everybody, after your next comedian, a chance to get up here and talk shit about other comics if you want. If you already went up and people heckled you and you didn't get a chance to hit back, this will be your opportunity, just let me know. But before that, a young man who's here to do a set, he was waiting for his girlfriend, and then she decided, you know, it's Tuesday at 10:30, fuck that. Which, as a married man, can I tell you something? That's a keeper. Everybody, put your hands together for a guy who's looking for a Mrs. Darrion Herring.
Not to go with the tradition, but I know you saw the Grateful Dead backpack. All right. How much do you guys pay for weed? Because booking 15.8, right? Fuck, who taught you guys the right system? Fuck you guys. All right, anyway, back from that. Richmond, it has been hot. It has been ridiculously hot out here. And I have thought of a way to combine our greatest statistical resource and our greatest natural resource. Now, we are the most tattooed pierced city in America. And I sat here and I thought, damn, how can I beat the heat wave? Now, as a young man, I've been in Spencer's many, many times. I know many things can vibrate. That means there's a motor. So let me hit you with this. Fan nipple piercings. And I'm telling you, here's this pitch for the product. Keeps you hot and cold when things get hot and heavy. And it's Richmond. Think about this. Someone's gonna try to rob you at one point. All you gotta do to get out of that situation, crank that bitch up to 5, up in a motherfucking way. I'm here for Inspector Gadget pussy, honestly. And I wanted to meet like late stage capitalism in like a Build-A-Bear situation to where I could start maybe getting tactical with it. And I honestly think, in genuine, staring at a titty, I could maybe fit 12 gauge shells in there. I can't go any bigger, can't hit rifle rounds. That shit starts getting lumpy and that looks bad, any situation, even tactical titties. But in all fucking honesty, you cannot have tactical titties because imagine explaining that to the judge. You're sitting there explaining self-defense and you're like, yeah guys, guy broke into my house, flipped my wife's nipple, shot through the wall, neighbor took a stray. That is not something you can really sit there and explain. But in all other honesty, with all this titty research, writing that joke, I noticed another thing. You ever notice notice your favorite porn sites have blogs? It's weird that every single thing needs its own little mini news agency lately. And it's got me thinking, like, what were companies back in the day, like really truly evil people, if they had to put out their blog? And I'm sitting here thinking, all right, Dutch East India Company. All right, we pulled up to the island. There was gold. Investors hold up for the next meeting. Cool, cool, cool. Then they got a little further. You scroll down to the most recent post. Guys, we fucked up. We fucked up bad. It turns out they do not like it when we invade and take all the resources. We fucked up. But in all honesty, I'm eating so much shit. I'm eating a lot of dog water, so I'm gonna pass it back to Jacob because I feel like I'm dying. Pleasant evening.
Darrion Herring, everybody, come on.
Give it up for Darrion Herring, everybody. A newer comic on an awful night to come out and do it. It's not your fault. The entire downstairs, I don't want to be a tattletale, but I think they're drunk. I think they're drunk. I enjoyed your premises, though. I like an Inspector Gadget pussy. Like, my wife has an Inspector Gadget pussy. Last time we were having sex, I came before she was ready, and she was upset, and I was like,
I'll get you next time, Gadgets.
That's a joke for people who had PBS. Yeah, it's a bad cartoon. Guys, did anyone, by the way, I just want to say, hey, I'm going to let anyone come up who wants to shit talk comics, and half the room left. It was like, no, I'm good. I don't have around for that. I'm way too good. No, you're not worth it. Did anyone want to take advantage of that offer? Okay, all right. Hey, not to do a set, but just to shit talk the comics, everybody give it up for the alpha of the scene, Monty Giles.
I just want to say real quick, you did that voice, and I could tell it took a lot of effort. That was really embarrassing.
Doesn't take any effort at all. It's the same voice as the Cave of Wonders in Aladdin. A diamond in the rough. I have children, I have to do a lot of voices. It's just slowed down, Cookie Monster. Give me vegetables, yummy, yummy.
That's what Cookie Monster says these days, by the way. If you didn't know, Cookie Monster's all like,
carrots and peas. And then a sensible snack later on. I'm out of control.
all right. That was, I know that you guys can't find Sesame Street anymore because PBS got defunded, but that's what's going on with PBS and Sesame Street. Your next comic coming to the stage. Your next comic is a delight. We're actually really excited to have her here. I wish it was a better night for her to be here because she doesn't come out that often. Your next comic, you're going to enjoy her. She just got back from 2 corporate gigs in Saudi Arabia. Well, Dubai. I don't know. I don't really know the difference. I think that's part of Qatar. I don't know. Your next comic just went and got paid $180,000 to do 10 minutes of comedy for a Saudi prince. So, if you believe that, if you believe that's all that happened, he's welcome to the stage. Pure lady. I'm sure the Saudi prince knows. A pure lady, Emilie Erbland.
That's international diplomacy.
What's up, motherfuckers? Yo. I've been in this room a few times in the past few years, and there's always new shit to look at on the walls. Exhibit 1 this evening. Brand new Pink Whitney sign. Who sees the Pink Whitney sign? Yo. You know what that means? One of 2 things. Number 1, bachelorette party at the worst place to have a bachelorette party ever. Upstairs at Home Sweet Home. Number 2, a pack of insufferable theater twinks invaded and brought their son. The only people I know who drank Pink Whitney were insufferable theater twinks. Right? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I just got a job catching rats on the street and in people's homes. Is that funny to you? It's fucking honest work. You want rats on your streets? You want rats in your bed? Okay, that's what I thought. I just got a job catching rats on the street, thanks. You can clap, thanks. And in people's homes, but the owners of the company, they're Brits. They're British. They're from the United Kingdom. Okay? I know. That's bad. And the structure of their company is like the British monarchy. You know, so instead of a manager, right, there's like a prime minister, right? And the CEO of the company, she is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. She is the best rat catcher on the planet. She is my trap queen. Thank you. I miss Fetty Wap. Do you know what happened to Fetty Wap? You do? He's in jail?
Life.
For why?
Murder.
Did he have a reason?
No. Not good enough for the court.
You know what that means? No more trap queen. That's right. That's right. New decorations to the upstairs of Home Sweet Home. Behold! The symbol above the television that never turns on. People are asking, what is that? What is this mysterious symbol? I'm here to tell you, okay? That is the pro-choice symbol among deep-sea creatures. That's right. That's right. I talked about Trap Queen already. Yo. I didn't mean to get good at this. But it came really naturally. And I'm like not used to getting so much attention. But nothing gets attention like the yo-yo. Jacob McFadden, how much time do I have?
3.5 minutes.
Goodness fucking gracious. I went magnet fishing on Saturday. You boys look like you magnet fish. You've never tried it? Anyone in here ever magnet fished? We can go, Vic. We can go magnet fish. Okay, so I got a magnet rated for 1,300 pounds of force. And I put it on the end of a rope. And I chucked it into the James River. Okay? Looking for what I could find. It's like gambling, okay? It's like it's like opening those stupid fucking Labubu boxes. Like, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? What did I find? Trash. Exclusively trash. Fishing trash. Like fish hooks and like bells for blind fishers. Like weights. Yeah. I don't know. Magnet fishing is a lot like dating. Mostly trash. But you might find something explosive. You guys can heckle me.
Oh, now Emilie, I like that skirt.
Shut up. I'm starting a new reality show.
Are you excited to see Louie C.K. tomorrow?
I'm excited to see Louie C.K. I hope he invites me to his hotel room. I'm really hoping for some opportunities. I'm serious about this industry and I'll do whatever it takes. That's a joke.
No, Louie says it's gooey and fun.
That has two meanings.
I'm starting my own reality show. I'm really into reality TV. It's called Animal Crossing. Yeah. The stars of the show are stray cats. It's about stray cats fucking other stray cats, man's cats. It's about betrayal, Animal Crossing. A lot of fellas think I'm too bold. This is the feedback I keep getting. I'm too bold, I'm too confident, I'm too forward. They keep telling me maybe I should try to act a little more shy. Do you guys want to see me act a little more shy? Okay. I can't use the microphone if I'm being shy.
Yesterday you said today, so just do it!
That was me being a little shy. I'm Emilie Erbland. Give it up for Florence J.
Emilie Erbland, everybody, and you're set by making fun of a man that has saved this world from Decepticons 3 separate times. I guess Emilie would rather be dead than show respect to a fucking hero. He saved Bumblebee or something, I don't remember. Those movies were not good and Megan Fox has a toe for a thumb. Google it, it'll blow your mind. Your final comic. No, you don't want to head out. You saw Emilie Erbland go up. You said this goth's trying to do summer and I'm done. All right. Just so you know, you two white boys are walking out on a black comic, so you know what that means. You know what that means. You don't care. God damn it, we elected the wrong presidents. All right. Flo, you were awesome. No, they're allowed to be racist to Monty if you were awesome. I actually did do the math. They are allowed to be racist to Monty if you're awesome. All right, your final comic of the evening, everybody. What can I say about your next comic? He used to run a show at Basic City. Then his partner left and he realized it'd be too hard to do it on his own.
Yeah, 100% actually.
So he quit. Aside from that, he used to be a menace, now he's a schoolmarm. Put your hands together for the conscious of comedy, Monty Giles. All right, well, hey, Monty, good on you. That was great job. The flower fell out of your ear. Monty, my mother announced one year at Thanksgiving that I was inside of her for 10 months. That I was baked an extra month. I'm the only one under 6'2" in my family.
You're a twice baked potato?
I'm twice baked. I asked my mother, I said, the first time she told me that, I was like, why? I went, like, am I retarded? Is something wrong with me? Like, what's wrong? And her response at the dinner table was, you just liked it in there. No, not true. Fuck you. She thinks of other men while you have sex. By the way, Monty said that, and she just laughed in your face for like 2 minutes and never said, not true. All right. Anyways, I don't want to embarrass Monty. This is your girl? Yeah. He's great with children. I brought my kids around multiple times. He's so good with children. I mean, this guy is pure dad material. You can tell it's part of him. It's who he wants to be. And he'll jettison Danny as soon as you're pregnant. You don't?
Don't jettison me regardless.
No, jettison Danny. Hey, what if I make a deal? You have kids, we get rid of Danny. Hey, all right, we're working on it.
What does jettison mean?
It means to throw off a boat. Yeah. All right, guys, this has been Comedy from Home Sweet Home.
This has been July. July is always the worst month to do this. We've made it through. Let's get to August. We'll be back again next week. Thank you very much for coming out. Good night. Goodbye.